What's up, guys? Sick Buzz is here to give you a sick Greninja guide. I've had about like 40 hours on this character. I think this character is very fun and very good. And this is a guide meant for lower level players, maybe even like mid-level players who want like a different perspective on Greninja, or just to like reaffirm their thoughts on the character. But yeah, mainly for people who really just want to learn Greninja from like the basics, like know what the moves are, but don't know how to like piece them together yet. So, with that said, let's get started. The character is a hit and run character who is very technical. He's just going to be moving around. You have to know a lot of stuff about like character specific combos and interactions. I think this character is at least high tier. He might be top tier. The results don't really show it. He has like a lot of top wins, but not like top results, if that makes sense. Like there's JW beat Leo and Shorter beat Tweak. But then like you don't really see Greninja in top 8 of tournaments, so it's a little bit weird. Pros of this character, of course, are he is a ninja. It's very important. The Greninja Discord is very, very lab intensive and very dedicated to learning how to play this character. So that's really cool. Character's mobility is insane. Crazy fast dash, crazy fast run speed as well. Fast faller, extremely high jumps. His air speed is really good. His air excel is average. He is a lightweight though. He has high damage combos including kill confirms and frame traps. His edgeguarding and juggling is amazing. He's also small and he's dashing around, making him hard to hit. He has very strong disjointed moves, despite them being slow. He is a very lab heavy character, so there's always room to grow with this character somewhere. And he has kill throws at high percents, which is nice. However, he has a lot of really bad weaknesses that hold him back. His only fast aerials are up air, and back air doesn't hit grounded opponents that well. So, like, this is somewhat inconsistent. I mean, DK is also very tall. He also has a lot of inconsistent combos due to platforms, character-specific stuff. I'll get into it more later. He can also struggle to kill if he doesn't land the kill confirms, and sometimes his kill confirms are kind of easy to see coming. His recovery is very easy to 2-frame, like disgustingly easy. He also has a bad grab and doesn't have the best ways to deal with people shielding. He is combo food despite having a 2-frame air dodge due to his fast fall speed. He is also a very linear character. So you kind of know what you're expecting when you fight a Greninja. You know what they're going to look for certain percents. They're neutral. I don't think they can be too creative in it. And this character's out of shield is awful. Just absolutely abysmal out of shield. Now, with that said, let's get into this character's neutral. This character's neutral is almost entirely built around the usage of his dash attack and his general movement. So, like, this move right here is your bread and butter move. It gives you your combos like dash attack up smash, dash attack back air, dash attack up air. It gives you combos at mid percents as well. It's very fast, goes pretty far. However, there's not much dish thrown on it, so you're gonna want to use this character's movement to bait your opponent to attacking and punishing them. This character is with punish like distance is basically full screen due to his speed, so you can easily dash up to someone, dash out, you missed the attack, punish you, or dash in, you into attack. It's fine. I dashed all the way over here, so he can't punish me anyway. Try this again. Jump around. You try to jump, hit me, jump back, land, catch you landing with something. And you're mainly looking to hit the opponent before they attack or after they attack. Because there's no destroy and dash attack, you can't really challenge attacks in this game. So if your opponent's like doing a lot of fast options with low lag, you wait for it and punish. If the opponent's doing a lot of slow options with low lag, maybe you just try to hit him before the option comes out. Depends on the matchup. Characters spamming a lot of aerials, you got to wait for the land, try to catch them at the right timings. It's very important to be able to cross them up as well, and dash attack cross ups are weird. I think Professor MGW made like a little explanation of it on Twitter. I'm sure it's in the Greninja Discord somewhere. But basically, crossing up a dash attack is generally optimal around like almost at like tipper dash attack range if someone's blocking, and not right in front of them. It's really weird. Some characters can't be crossed up from certain sides, if at all. Smaller characters, of course, easier to cross up than larger characters generally. And depending on the character, some characters can or can't punish dash attack on block or on cross up. It's very important to know that, because if you fight a character and they can't be crossed up, your dash attack is much more committal. Whereas a character that can be crossed up and can't punish the cross up, you can just kind of spam that freely. And yeah, the rest of your kit is going to be basically built around using this dash attack right here. You can substitute with down tilt at higher percents for kill confirms. And yeah, also worth mentioning that because this character's movement speed is so good and his jump is so high, if you're in a bad situation, like you're in the corner, you can just kind of jump out of the situations. Like, oh, I'm in the corner, jump, double jump, I'm away. Jump, I see you dashing at me, air dodge backwards, I'm fine. And yeah, it's really, really good. It's also important to try to like mix up some rolls and get behind your opponent, jump around them, and let's get the other moves. So Nair is another very important move for his neutral. Neutral air comes out frame 12, has a strong hit and a weak hit. The strong hit's very safe on block, and most characters can't punish it. And in fact, most characters can't even jump on block for a strong Nair. If you do like this and they block it, I messed up. You can actually jab them as they jump, and they'll get hit. So you can force them to stay in shield. And then you can start pressuring them things like more nairs, fairs, down tilts even. Down tilt comes out 2 frames slower than jab. Jab is frame 3, down tilt is frame 5. And this move is very good when someone's either shielding a lot to deal with their dash attacks. Someone's doing a lot of very fast, safe, grounded pokes you can't dash attack through. Or you just kind of stuck and say, I'm just going to full hop at you in Nair and see what happens. I should note though, if you get the weak hit Nair is not safe on block if it's not crossed up, and some characters can punish the cross up. The combos you get from Nair, weak hit or strong hit, are basically the same. It's just strong hit gives you combos at lower percents. And yeah, overall, you just, like, if you're dashing around, someone's like, safe grounded poke, you're like, okay, in that case, jump over Nair. Very good. The fair spacing is an alright tool neutral if someone's kind of like outboxing like your dash attacks, but also outboxing your Nairs. Move comes out frame 16. It's a little bit hard to time. When you get used to it, though, it's fine. The range on is very good. So is the damage output. You can actually combo to this at like 0 to stuff. And you mainly use this move when someone's just throwing a lot of these low range moves you can't quite punish with Nair or dash attack. Or you feel confident in outspacing someone because it's a sword. It's like all this range is disjointed range. And it's an aerial, so it can't be clanked with. That's very nice. Shuriken is good just to kind of annoy people. Like, let's say someone's here and they're shielding, and you can't quite approach them for whatever reason, or like you want to make them approach you. This is very annoying. It's fast, does low damage, it's not gonna kill them or do anything crazy, but it just makes the opponent have to do something. It makes them have to not hold shield, makes them have to approach you, makes them have to press buttons, and that's exactly what Greninja wants. Greninja wants the opponent to approach, to press buttons, and to not hold shield. You can charge Shuriken to mess up the timing in case they get good parrying it. If they hold it too long, you charge it, get the multi-hit version, and then you can just do it every time you hit it. And if they block it, they're under so much pressure. So like, this guy puts them on a time where it's like, now what you do, I'm gonna have somebody follow up with Shuriken because I'm so fast. If I'm not just hitting you with it. So yeah, very, very important tool to throw when your opponent is trying to slow the pace of the game down too much. But it's not that safe for close range. You don't want to rely on it if someone's being aggressive. And as you can see, all this stuff is just leading back into one thing. Dash attack, in my opinion. Or down to a higher percent so we can do things like down to a fair to kill him. Now, another thing worth mentioning about this character's neutral is that you want to look for your kill confirms. You want to look for your combos at lower percents, yeah, but it's really important to look for your kill confirms, because if your opponent's at like 130 and they can't get kill confirmed anymore except by like weak hit in there, then you're in a shitty spot, because you gotta look for forward airs to kill them, or like raw smashes, or bring them to a really high percent and then grab them, or throw them off stage to try to edge guard them. It's just a problem. So it's very important to know your kill windows, and down to up smash in particular is a very important kill confirm to know. And there's a chart in the Greninja Discord with all the percents. You should learn that, or at least look at it before you play an opponent. Now mentioning his other moves I didn't talk about neutral. These are less important but still important. Down tilt, unsafe on block if it's in your opponent's face. Good if it's behind the opponent's shield though, because that's pretty safe. Very fast and spammable, so it's like if someone's not ready for it, they can't react and punish it. But if someone's ready for it, they can react and punish. So like just a normal mixed game is like run up dash attack, whiffed it, roll behind him, down tilt. Back air is a decent move to catch people jumping. Comes out frame 5, so with jump scots frame 8. Just, it's fast, decent range, okay damage, sets up a good advantage state for Greninja. And I like using this a lot when I know my opponent's gonna jump, and I don't want to do something like a fair or an air because it's too slow to hit them jumping. Up tilt is a really good anti-air if they're right above you, and due to Greninja's speed, he can just dash underneath people if they're trying to space like diagonally with the sword, and just go, okay, underneath you, up tilt. Gives him pretty good combos. It's not safe on block, but it's like not too punishable on whiff. If someone's in the air, it's just safe, and it's a very good move. It just doesn't beat options from like the diagonals, so you can't use it to catch like a Marth jumping with fair, for example. It's more of an offensive anti-air. Forward tilt's an okay spacing tool, not too much to say. You can do like dash forward tilt to space people out, but whatever. His forward smash is a pretty decent move to catch people like kind of sleeping at kill percents. Comes out pretty fast. Some end lag, not too much. Very powerful, both knockback and damage. Down smash also do some catching rolls. I think there's like a tipper on down smash, but I was testing with DK, I couldn't get it, so I may be wrong. And then his grab is not that good. Like, it exists. You can do things like down throw back air at certain percents, but you're really not looking for his grabs too much. There's a little trick called a standing pivot grab, which basically what you do is you flick your stick analog stick backwards, you C-stick forward right afterwards, and press your grab button, which for me is L, and it does this. Compare that to a regular pivot grab. And if the faster you do it, the less you'll dash back. In fact, you can do it sliding forward if you're good enough. It's like 1/4 speed, you see? See, I don't even like dash back at all. You can even do this out of a dash, so like, I suck. Try one more time, but the point is, there's more information on this tech in the Greninja Discord. It's a very, very practical tech for Greninja because his dash grab sucks, but this essentially gives him the dash grab he needs because it's just so much range. So I'm gonna do like here. This is embarrassing. There we go. See, pivot grab has a lot of range, so it's a very decent option to do when your opponent's shielding too much. You just go run up and kind of like standing or less retreating pivot grab and catch him off guard. And now let's talk about his combo tree because that's so important for Greninja. So the Greninja is a very creative character. I'm not gonna go over all the combo stuff. Let me try to just do the basics. So basic combos are gonna be dash attack up air or dash attack back air depending on the DI. You can also do dash attack up smash. If you get like close range dash attack, it confirms better into up smash. But like tipper dash attack, a lot of times doesn't confirm the up smash characters. And if the opponent buffers DI away, up smash tends to just not work. A lot of characters can also air dodge it or counter. And I just generally don't like up smash much. I normally like going for back airs because you can go like this into like full hop back air into like another back air. And that's a lot of damage and a great advantage state. I should also mention. Oh, and just make sure to react to your opponent's DI. This is going to be a good rule of thumb for a lot of Greninja stuff. But you have to react to your opponent's DI. The DI in, up air. The DI away, back air. And the more you play Greninja, the better you get at it. At first it seems difficult, but over time it becomes easy. You can also do, a lot of his moves can combo to forward air. Like dash attack forward air work at high percents, or some characters, or a lot of characters, can air dodge to forward air, but if they're floaty, they'll air dodge it, and the air dodge is so lag you can do like a forward air, and then forward smash that landing afterwards. And fast followers who don't get frame trap by this, you 50-50 them with like dash attack, and then think they're gonna air dodge you, wait for it, then you forward air them. And it's a very good way to kill people at pretty grimy percents. And I keep mentioning this, but at higher percents you replace dash attack with down tilt, so like you like down tilt fair, down tilt back air, down tilt up air, whatever. Down tilt up smash is a very important kill confirm to know, and there's a chart in the Greninja Discord with all the percents. Of course, if they buffer DI away from this, it won't work, but a lot of people won't be ready for it, and if they do, you can still go for like a fair or something. You can go for Nair forward smash. There's a lot of combos for Nair. Nair forward smash. Nair dash attack. You can go for Nair back air, forward air, up air, alt up smash. All depends on the percent. Note that strong Nair starts and ends the combos earlier compared to weak Nair, which starts the combos later but ends them also later, giving you basically the same kill confirms at different percents, which is nice. You can go for fair dash attack at very low percents. Up tilt up air at even kill percents. Like this move gives you combos at basically any percent. And up air a lot of times either combos into itself or frame traps the opponent. So if they like air dodge up air, they're still get caught by something. I just mentioned drag down up air. As you see, that's really good. You can do some crazy things with that if you just drag someone down during up air. I should note that you can actually with some characters do a rising up air and drag them down during the up air and go for like this. And it's pretty crazy. But a lot of characters it's more reliable to do an up air to jump, and then after one frame of waiting, then you do the up air and you can drag them out a lot easier and get this consistently like that. Very consistent as opposed to the rising up air, which is like I can't do it consistently. But yeah, you can do charge shuriken, basically whatever you want at low percents. It's like charge shuriken to like forward air is really good. Or like charge shuriken side B. You can also do bear 1-2, like landing bear, into down smash or forward smash for combo at kill percents like this. If I do it better, should combo. Maybe not this percent. I'm gonna try. There we go, see? So that's pretty good. Forward touch go away, set up tech chases, which is nice. So like I said, like 39%, just go for this. And they miss the tech, you get like a jab block, do whatever you want. Get some nice damage off that. You can do down air to like forward air, back air, but it's pretty situational. Short anyway. So yeah, that's something. Down throw into raw back air is pretty. It's okay. Like, you don't want to grab much, but if you get the grab, at least now you can do like this for some decent damage. I should mention that platforms a lot of times stop combos in the up smash, like down to up smash is inconsistent with platforms around, or dash tech up smash. Even sometimes combos in the up air are inconsistent with platforms, but I find myself a lot of times with platforms doing a falling up air, landing with it because it pops them up, and then you can react to them getting popped up with another up air. Or I just land the platform with a neutral air and try to guess what they're going to do for the tech option, and continue the string that way. But yeah, so good players will try to avoid like the up smash kill confirms, using platforms as cover. And you have to either read it, or like just not go for it, because sometimes in certain platforms, particularly the tall ones, you can't even get up smash to properly connect. And it depends on the character, and just it's so annoying. Like, you should just lab on your own, honestly, if you like really want to know about it. But you'll be frustrated like I was. But yeah, so there's platforms. You generally want to use platformers to just juggle people with up airs. You can do combos in up airs with platforms that kill people, like up air to like platform a battlefield, up air to like another up air, and to like land this top platform in battlefield with an up air, into like another up air and they're dead. So you can use platforms to ladder people at extremely early percents. And that's his basic like combo tree. Other things we're talking about, of course, is his advantage state. And his advantage state is very good. His juggling game is absurd. I mentioned this with up airs, but like his up air is absurd in advantage because it lingers, does decent damage. Sometimes people fall out of it, which sucks. His up tilt's also an amazing anti-air, as I mentioned before. So like you're actually gonna play advantage state when it comes to juggling. Very similar to neutral in that you're gonna kind of dash around and look for your opponent to whiff something and just get underneath them with like a dash tech or an up tilt or whatever. And it's almost like you're just playing neutral when you're juggling someone, except you could just go for an up air and do it over and over and kill them. Like jump. I read something. You're dead. Very good. Up smash is also a good option here because you can just catch someone landing and go, you're dead now. Now when it comes to his edge guarding, is also very good. Like his back air is amazing for edge guarding. If your opponent doesn't, they can't throw a dish right now, you just throw a back air. It lingers because it's 3 hits. It kills at pretty decent percent, so it can combo to itself, and if it doesn't kill, the angle on back air is really good for killing people anyway. Where it's like you get like that low angle that sets up more back airs or up B edge guards. You can also go for fairs, which is more like a hard read tool, but like you read someone off stage, you just say, read you off stage, fair, you're dead. And it's hard to avoid a lot of times because even though it's reactable, it's so big, and your opponent has to recover, so like they have to worry about recovering and avoiding the fair, which doesn't have that much end lag in the areas you see. So it's like even if they avoid the fair, they gotta deal with potentially another fair, or like you going on stage and edge guarding them, or using like up B. I should talk about up B actually. Up B is cool. Like it's very cool. If someone up B's as you use the water from up B to like push them, a lot of times they'll screw the up B up and give you a very free kill. Like knock them off stage, they up B, you up B, push them upwards, and now they're in free fall after up B. And they're dead. Or like you can sometimes push characters too far away to recover, and it's a really good way to mess with people. I don't want to say it's random, but you have to lab it a lot to know how consistent it can be and when you should use it and when you can't. It does a little bit of damage as well, but you're just using it to be like, you're off stage, time to screw you over a little bit. And you have to like aim it pretty well, otherwise you just miss it. And finally, for edge guarding, you have down B, which is an amazingly good tool for a certain character. Certain characters, like Donkey Kong, for example, can't do anything about that. The moment you see a hitbox, you just run off stage down B. You make sure to angle the down B down and towards the corner, and that'll hit almost any recovery and kill him. Or if it doesn't kill him, it sends them in such an awkward spot where they can't recover anyway. So I love it. And then finally for his ledge trapping, I don't think Greninja's ledge trapping is that exceptional. Like you have forward air for like hard reading like something, but 16 frames startup plus like you have to jump, and it's kind of obvious because you're jumping, and I don't think it's that good. His trump back air is pretty solid. I give him that. Like he has a very good trump back air. If I can trump, I blame being sick right now. Okay, so he has a very good trump back air. His back air is good in general, even for just like catching people jumping off the ledge, because it's so fast. But Doesn't really give you too much reward except setting consideration. Charge Shuriken's alright. Like, you can do this, but people can react to it, so it's whatever. I actually find his tilts are the best way to hold the ledge, crazy enough, because you can use up tilt here to catch ledge jumps, and even regular get up sometimes. And you can react to get up attack by like shielding. You can also turn around to mix up the timing. You can also just like do this and like dash back to cover roll. His down tilt's spammable, so you can just do this and shield to they do punish. Down tilt, dash back, down tilt can be good. Like down tilt, boom. Oh, I suck. Down tilt, dash back, turn around, down tilt. It's nice. And you can just spam this to the ledge. If someone's holding ledge too long and you space it right, you can actually hit them with down tilt and then confirm it's a kill with forward air. So that's really cool. And I really like spamming this move at the ledge. Like once or twice, see what they do, and then like jump and do like a nair to catch like a regular get up or a jump. Or like dash back and do like down tilt after dashing back to kill them. And the finally forward tilt is particularly good at kill percents. Because if it's at kill percents, you can just throw something out, catch someone's regular get up, angle it up, catch a regular get up, and a jump, and they just die. And if they roll like this, you rolled, dash attack. And general dash attack is very good to catch rolls on reaction because it's so fast and it goes so far. Now for Greninja's disadvantage, when he's being juggled, honestly, he's just good. Like, his double jump being so high and his airspeed and excel being good enough lets him just double jump out of really any bad situation. You can double jump to a ledge, double jump air dodge, and drift around a little bit. You can do a down air if you want to just land quickly and your opponent gave you some space. And especially for slower characters, it's hard to chase him at disadvantage when he's getting juggled. So, you don't have to worry about that. Now, when Greninja's on the ledge, because his jump is so good, kind of same thing, you just jump off the ledge and you're in a really good spot. They kind of have hard to read it, and then if they guess wrong, you do like a regular get up. You can go, oh, you guessed wrong, regular get up, dash attack, or roll, dash attack. So ledge trapping him is a little bit difficult, and then he has side B mix up, so you can do like ledge drop side B, and like he can really mix people up by doing like side B, because he can change the timing of it. He can like side B into the wall, as you see. Hitbox is kind of high up. You can delay it, and he can do some like up B, but like he can up B past. You can also do this actually. You can do like pushes him back with the up B, and then lands on the ledge again, giving him some free damage, but also frustrates the opponent. Maybe gives you some like space to get on stage for free. You can go for something like this. You want to be really greedy. Go for if you mess it up though, you die, as you see. Also worth mentioning, the water does more pushback because the opponent has higher percent. Wind boxes do not do that, but water boxes do scale with percent. Fun fact, right? Yeah, as you see, if you mess up, you die, but it lets you push back a little bit farther in exchange for overextending a lot more with your up B to push him. Not really a great ledge option, but it's a gimmick. And then finally, when Greninja's off stage, this is when he struggles the most in terms of disadvantage, because his recovery is very easy to 2-frame. Like, a lot of projectiles are just kind of low-hitting attacks or just hit him for free, including things like the Belmonts of Water, Ness's Yo-Yo. Actually, I'm not sure about post-patch. But, or even just like a lingering like aerial right here. So, the best way to avoid that is to wall bonk, which is up being into the stage, and you'll notice he hits his head in the stage. I gotta sneeze again. So I gotta do this. You see how it kind of like has that bonk animation, and that's good because he grabs the ledge from a lot lower than he would with an up B to the ledge directly. So when he's grabbing the ledge, he's just hard hit because he's so much lower, as opposed to just up being normally, where you can see like a massive difference. Because like he basically has like his hand above the stage when he up B's, if you up B's to the stage. Now note, of course, you can angry up B in different directions. So you go like this, and a lot of times when my opponent's edgeguarding me, if I can't bonk or I think they're gonna cover the bonk, I'll do things like up B, up and then to the side, or like here I'll go like if they're going for a spike, up B back and then forward to the ledge. My opponent's going out deep, I can obviously just like up B towards the stage and up. You can also delay with side B slightly to mess people up. And if they overextend, you could be like, oh, you're gonna overextend, side B punish you. Or you're gonna overextend him off stage, up B past you. His air dodge is not that good either. It's okay. Since he's a fast faller, and his airspeed, his air excel isn't that great, he sometimes has trouble getting close up the air dodge to a ledge. But yeah, it's an okay air dodge. But yeah, overall, just be very careful with mixing up your up B. You want to save your double jump if possible in recovering. And since side B no longer cancels your free fast fall in this game, you can mix up your side B. Like you can just fall and look like you're gonna side B and then just up B instead. And the next time you can look like you're not gonna side B and then you just side B. And you just completely mess your opponent up with your timings. He also can go underneath the stage, I think. but it's like not easy. Yeah, it's not easy at all. But yeah, with Greninja in general, you want to have so much stage control that if you get hit, you don't get set off stage in a spot where your opponent has time to set up an edge guard. That's very important. Like holding mid stage so you get hit to the ledge is so vital as Greninja because his recovery is so vulnerable. And then other things worth mentioning as Greninja, he cannot cancel his down taunt. He cannot combo off it either, so like that's unfortunate. Yeah. For the most part, Greninja just wants longer stages. I like stages like FD and Kalos with him. I actually like Lilat a lot because the triplet layout's good. Battlefield's pretty decent, but stops off combos. PS2 is amazing because it's long. But like, I don't like Smashville, for example, because it's too small. Or Yoshi's Island Brawl because it's too small. Even Yoshi's Melee is a little bit too small. He had trouble with Silence in 4, but not so much in this game, in my opinion. Mainly because his ground game is so much better with how good his dash tech is now. And I think out of all the matchups, Greninja's really good versus heavyweights and big characters because they're combo food. He's really good versus like those low range rush down characters because he can just compete with their speed, but he baits them to rush them down, punishes them. So he's good versus like Fox, good versus like Ganondorf, good versus Mario. He's also good versus Swordies because he's so fast and Swordies leave big windows when they whiff attacks. Like he's good versus Marth, he's good versus Ike. I find that his main difficult matchups are characters with really good outshield options. Or really fast and spammable like Ariel, like Palutena could just be obnoxious because she just spams Fair and Bear and you're like, well, I can't deal with this well. Or I think the archetype that gives them the most trouble in general is projectiles, because if you like block a projectile move, normally you want to block it and move closer, right? But a lot of characters can like, you can block a projectile and then since you have no disjoints really, you try to like dash tech them and they can just block it and punish or throw another projectile or just outspace you with some sort of disjoint. But if you try jumping, since projectile characters want you to jump, and your jump areas are so slow they can react to your jump-ins and just make them whiff or punish a shield, whatever you want. So it's like, because Greninja doesn't have a fast approaching aerial, he doesn't have a grounded disjoint, and he gets out-camped by projectile characters easily, and his counter, while having a decent activation range, isn't like going to counter full-screen projectiles. I think overall he struggles a little bit to get in on projectile characters, but once he gets in, he just gets in. That's Greninja in a nutshell. When he gets in and gets going with his cross-up pressure, his aerial pressure, his combos, his frame traps, all that stuff, he gets going. And this is a mashing character. I want to be very clear, you want to mash with this character. You want to be constantly moving around, jumping, rolling, pressing buttons. It's okay if you whiff something because you can cover a whiff with another attack. Like, whiff this, that's fine. It's totally fine to whiff this because you can... His end leg is so low. And then everything's so safe. And those landing lag and stuff is pretty damn low. Okay, not back air. Back air is good at landing. Actually, yeah, no, like, he can whiff things and it's generally okay. So feel free to mash with this character and press a lot of buttons. And no, kind of just... You'll figure it out. With that said, he's a hard character to play. I think if you're playing this character, you get frustrated with him at first. Give it a bit of time. But once you warm up to him, he's a very strong character. Like, say, he might be a top tier. He's almost definitely a top tier. Who just needs the right rep to, like, show him off at top level. Where we have JW and Shorter, for example, like, doing well with him at the bigger events. And with that said, guys, hope this video helps anyone who's trying to learn Greninja. Hope this also serves as a satisfactory Greninja guide in general. And if you have any questions I might be able to answer, feel free to comment down below. Alright guys, I'm sick, so peace.